Felix has still got it for Palau in 2024. First league game. And fortunate that it's come back to Angelo again. He's whipped it in, and Felix has whipped it into the corner. A goal in his league debut for Joao Felix. And maybe a sign of what's to come from him this season. Delicate, delightful. And now Nassr, through their new boy, have an early lead in Buraydah.
What a beautiful finish it was from Joao Felix. Very, very calm, even though it was on his left foot. He relied on his good technique. And he shouldn't, because he's a talented footballer. Relax and not drift back into a player that's...
Between here, Al Nassr. Here is Joao Felix with the tricks. Mad. And again, and he's done well to... It's a low one. Aerial presence is in there for Al Taawoun. The ball is loose. It nearly came to Hassawi.
Well, I think the Al Taawoun players are claiming a handball.
Difficult direction by Simikan. It's Kingsley Coman. He's looked very lively so far. And the shot, which is just wide from Coman. He is everywhere he needs to be at the moment.
He's playing really well. He's absolutely on fire.
Bouchal has been a good ally for him on that right side at the moment as well, the fullback. Hasn't worked out this time for Al Nassr, but the way that he keeps getting forward is engineering even more space for Coman.
Yeah, it's important that fullbacks try to match. Yeah, correct. And that'll come from Chamuska, the manager, who will not be really...
I mean, you mentioned earlier that he's bounced through so many big clubs, Joao Felix, from Atletico to Chelsea to Barca, back to Chelsea to Milan on loan last season as well. Why do you think things haven't in Italy as well? He had his time with Bologna and Atalanta too, Moussa Barrow.
Good player. I think again, consistency is the thing with Moussa Barrow, and he looks like a confidence player. When he's flying and he's scoring goals, you see a different sort of play. You see a really confident player. Becarded. Martinez and Flavio there.
Are we? That's a great pass, and he's not found himself in the game quite like a few others around him have in this first. Away with ease from Mazzari. Past Girotto, too high for Coman. With him. And then he's dragged it away from the centre half. Kingsley Coman unlucky.
I mean, how sharp is he?
Mane wants it, Mane's going to get it. And Mane almost scores a second.
What a save. That's an incredible...
Ronaldo leaves it, Yaya collects it, and Yaya on his league debut, just as he did so in the Super Cup semi.
Goal there. But I think Jorge Jesus will...
Far too long. This is Ronaldo, and still, and the deflection... Or was there a deflection? I thought maybe it bounced behind off Girotto, but perhaps not.
Yeah, he had one or two options there, you know. He had Joao Felix as a midfield runner. He flicks this first. I'll tell you what he's thinking, Ronaldo. Bobble. He's trying to blame the pin.
Coman, Bouchal,
and ball.
Penalty.
Did it strike a hand or did it strike a face?
Well, Walid Al-Ahmed, who is the player that's been penalised, either was trying to convince the referee it had hit his face, because the way he went down, his Cristiano Ronaldo was almost to bless it at the start. Barely phased. And Ronaldo scores. The trademark celebration to mark the opening weekend of the Saudi Pro League season. A Cristiano Ronaldo goal and an Al Nassr lead that has been doubled.
Great for the kids to see Ronaldo doing the Sue into that corner. It was inevitable, really. I always thought, in my heart of hearts, he'd go bottom left, use that side net and whip it away from Atia, who he sent the wrong way. Superb penalty, great technique. Long way back.
Coman's going to chase that. Coman is in! It's glorious! Improvisation from Kingsley Coman. And a goal on his league debut as well. On what is turning into the perfect start for Jorge Jesus.
2 goals inside 2 minutes. That's brilliant from Kingsley Coman, recognising exactly where you are on the pitch with a looped header, but it's 2 easy. It's a bit naive from Taawoun. It's a long ball from back to front.
Taawoun. Joao Felix is opening up for him again. This is Ronaldo. That would have been special. That really would have been special.
Oh, I've seen that fly into the top corner a few times. Watch the way he gets the top end of the ball to try and get the dip. Probably just half a yard, just over. That's Ronaldo's technique. The headlock, and they just can't get out. It's relentless.
Sadio Mane, he's not on the score sheet so far tonight. Whoa, but Joao Felix is again. That is a glorious finish. Al Nassr's summer signings are coming to the party on the opening night of the Saudi Pro League season. 2 for Joao Felix, 4 for Al Nassr. This is a display of intent.
Wow, that is some goal. That is some strike, some technique that from Joao Felix from distance. Close.
Angelo locates Coman. Kingsley Coman behind for a corner.
Oh, I think Joao Felix has got his hands at the far post thinking, could you not have clipped that? Hat-trick.
Might be. Not before Angelo's going to take aim. And he has clattered the crossbar. And that would have been one notch up on Joao Felix's goal.
Great save, you know. I think the goalkeeper gets a piece of this. I mean, I thought this was going right into the top corner, and it probably was. It will, I think, bug him the most because it was a goalkeeper that just cleared his lines. The ball was in the sky for a long time. The 2 centre-backs didn't go for the ball and try and win the header. They allowed the ball in behind, and Coman just nicked it in, and then we see Ronaldo's penalty.
Year is going to happen for me. It's this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he certainly will be. Brozovic to try again from that right-hand side. The towering header over the bar from Felix, who was using his man to add to the levitation in the team from the start, more regularly moving forward because he's back in the team. McCann trusting his touch too much in the end, and what a stop that is. Al-Akidi with the save. It ultimately didn't matter, but it will matter to him, the fact that he got over there and reached it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the referee was waiting.
Ronaldo will want to do this himself now, and the deflection off the bar, and Joao Felix doesn't have a hat-trick. How does he not have a hat-trick?
Well, is he saying it's over the line? Does he? Has he scored his hat-trick?
Oh, the referee is saying that the ball has crossed the line.
He's a lucky man.
And Joao Felix is saying, I'm still not sure.
No.